Hello. How is everybody tonight? Sorry, just I got a message at the same time from my oldest. Checking in at last minute. Okay. How is everybody doing? I gotta get over here. Where are the comments? I got a person in the basement. You need to move your camera down a bit. I can only see the top of your head. I can only see your forehead. That
I
get
didn't
you
realize.
get you straightened out before you get up there.
Yeah, afternoon, evening.
See, we got Paul in here. Hello, Paul. How are you doing? Driving and listening. That's a usual thing at this time of night. I'm going to go for a little while tonight. I'm going to talk about essential oil and do a little DIY thing with it, and then might take a short intermission, and then I'm going to talk about something else.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
Kind of, yeah. But I'm not going to bring that up right now.
Right. No, I met at Candy. She was ugly today. She went out in the road.
That's not good.
Nope.
So the oil I am talking about tonight, it turned right way, is called On Guard. And like I only talk about doTERRA oils because that's the company I deal with. On Guard is a protective blend. Oh, Troy, camp maintenance guy, he just got out of the woods, no deer yet. Oh, sorry to hear that. Better luck next time you go out. It's a protective blend that helps support the immune system, helps protect against environmental seasonal threats with our bodies. I'm looking off two different sheets here. It's a warm, spicy, woody blend of wild orange peel, clove bud, cinnamon leaf, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, and rosemary leaf and flower essential oils. It's got a nice like a fall scent to it. All those scents blended together. It's a natural antioxidant. It's a powerful surface cleaner, and it's energizing and uplifting. That was out of the one book.
Wow.
um, when I was more heavily involved, and I hope to get back there again, I took their specialist certification course, and with that, we had to learn a little bit more about the oils. So, oops, not that paper. So let's see, it's a warm, spicy, woody essential oil blend. It's cleansing, protecting properties, make it ideal for immune support. It can be used aromatically, topically, and internally. And I'm going to touch on that when I get to. I separated out what's available in Canada, what's available in the U.S. The science behind On Guard. The primary chemical constituents are limonene, which is in the citrus, eugenol, cinnamaldehyde, which is in the cinnamon, and eucalyptol, which is in the eucalyptus. Limonene is cleansing. Eugenol provides antioxidant properties and promotes a healthy immune response. And cinnamaldehyde is a powerful antioxidant and provides cellular support. And eucalyptol is supportive of the respiratory system. So with all that combined, it's great for boosting your immune system. It's great for cleaning the air and surfaces. And I'll go through what's available in Canada, what's available in the US, and I'll tell you how I've used the stuff. So it comes in the 15 ml bottle. That's pure On Guard oil. It comes in the On Guard Touch, which is a 10 ml bottle. It's already diluted with a carrier oil, fractionated coconut oil, and it comes with a roller ball, so you can just roll it on for topical use. I'll go what. So this is what's available in Canada right now: the oil, the touch on the roller ball, the cleaner concentrate, and I'm going to come back to that. It's available in Canada. There's a foaming hand wash, and these bottles come empty. I was looking. Some of the sites had this one. Some of the sites had this bottle, and they come empty. And it's a great big, huge bottle, about that big around and about that tall of the concentrate. And you put it in here, and when you pump it, it just foams up. In Canada, it also comes in laundry detergent, which I don't have any right now. It comes in the sanitizing mist, which is that one. That one's not open. I don't know what happened to my one. It comes in a toothpaste, which is this is the old bottle, and it comes in a mouthwash. And it's got like a cinnamon taste to it, so it's not everybody's cup of tea. In the US, it comes in all those, plus I'll touch when I go further. Not all of this is available in Canada when I go into the other stuff, because in the past several months to a year, Health Canada has put restrictions on natural supplements, what we can and cannot say about it, etc., etc. So in the US, it's available in a beadlet. If I can get one out. And the beadlet it's got one, you can see how tiny that is.
Wow, that's tiny.
It's got 1/3 of a drop of the oil in it. Now, if you use the beadlets, you got to make sure that your animals don't get a hold of them, because there is xylitol in the coating of the beadlet, and we don't want the animals to get a hold of xylitol because it's toxic to them. So they get the beadlets. There is chewable tablets they have available. There's also soft gels. And they're a soft gel. The soft gel is On Guard Plus. It's On Guard plus a few other oils in it. I'm going to take that as a supplement. I got all this stuff a while ago, before all those regulations went into place. What else is there? And the throat drops. And the throat drops are just like real wrapped. They're like a candy, but they got the essential oil in it. This is great. If I start getting a scratchy throat or sore throat, I start sucking on these, and most of the time, that's it. It goes away. A lot of it helps because there is clove oil in there, so that helps numb it as well. I would say suggested uses: 2 or 3 drops to a veggie capsule, and consume for immune boost. I have empty veggie capsules up there somewhere. They're just empty capsules that you can put drops in, or you can just get. But if you couldn't get this in Canada, you could order the oil, you could order the veggie caps, and make your own. 3 to 5 drops in a diffuser to help purify the air. Also great when, there's illness, sickness, the nasty going around to, help with the air and diffusing it. You can soak some apples in water and put a few drops in there and toss that in there for a snack. Christmas morning, I put a pot of apple cider on, and I put probably 5 or 6 drops of it in the apple cider. You can rub 2 or 3 drops with diluted in fractionated coconut oil to the bottom of your feet during the winter months to help boost your immune support. You could mix 1 drop in a tablespoon of honey and take it to help soothe your throat. 3 or 4 drops to a cotton ball placed anywhere in your home to eliminate unpleasant odors. And you can mix a few drops in baking soda for a natural cleaning scrub. And coming back to the cleaner concentrate, you can use this for dishes. You can use it for cleaning your floors, cleaning your bathroom. What I have from doTERRA, but you can buy them on Amazon, is it's continual spray mist. So you would give it 1 spray, it keeps going. I mix a tablespoon or 2 in this bottle and water, and I use that for cleaning my counters or cleaning different stuff. Let's say during the McNasty going around, it was hard to find hand sanitizer. Where'd it go? I only use this the whole time. I didn't use that alcohol stuff. This doesn't strip the natural oils from your hands like an alcohol does. And your Clorox wipes and stuff were in short supply. I found a recipe online and I made my own wipes. And I'll show you how I did that. I have a lot. I put the label from the laundry detergent bottle on the top. But this is cleaning wipes. I just used an old coffee can. I cut a paper towel roll in half. The other half's wrapped up so I can use it when this is gone. And if you don't have essential oils, you can still make this and use. I'll tell you what you can use substitute. So I got 1 cup of water. To that, I add half a cup of vinegar. And it says to add 1 teaspoon of dish soap. So if you have dish soap at home, you use dish soap. If you have On Guard cleanser, use a teaspoon of it. I just give a good squirt there. And then 5 to 10 drops of your essential oil. I use On Guard because I've used On Guard all the way there, but you were using other things. Stan says use a lemon oil in hot water. You can put lemon oil in there because you got the limonene. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll suppose it was 7. I don't have my spoon up here. I'm just going to use the end of my pen here. Mix it up. And then I can just pour it over and down the center of the paper towel roll there. And then pop your lid on, make sure it's good and sealed. And you let it sit upside down for about 5 minutes and then turn it back right side up. And then I'll show you how you do it from there. But I'll put that recipe in the description later. You can substitute the dish soap for the On Guard cleaner. You can substitute whatever essential oil you want to put in there. If you don't have On Guard at home, I'm going to go back here because I see a whole bunch of people came in. See, what was that? Camp maintenance guy. We have Busby. Hello, Busby. Hello, V. Hello, Ambulating Adventure Stan. It's been a while since I've seen you. How are you doing? Call me V, saying hi to everybody. Stan saying hi to everybody. Busby, call me V. And we have Nick P in here. That's right. Wait a minute. Let me just pull something up here. I knew that was coming up. Where'd it go? Come on. Happy birthday, Nick P. I knew that was coming up. I thought about that last week. It was coming up on the 16th. We got people saying hi. Hi, happy birthday. Yep, government likes to change the rules. It certainly does. Health Canada says we can't talk about these in supplements, and then we got the government saying hey, we can't put this kind of news out on social media, so we're going to restrict any posts that I know they've shared on the M24 website. Anything has to do with news, we can't see what that post is in Canada because our government restricts it. Signed up for 4 full days in Montreal. Can't wait. That's May coming up. Nick's going from US to Montreal to Toronto. And then he gets on the train to Toronto and he goes all the way across Canada. And then he goes, do you go right from Canada to Australia or do you go another stop for that? I think he goes from Vancouver to Australia. Then he does a whole bunch of train trips around Australia and hopefully meet up with Sean and Lana. Happy 32nd.
Trip.
Thank you, V. My train from Montreal to Toronto leaves 6 months from today. Yep, 6 months already. Wow. It's flying. There you can get them in bead size. Yeah, the beadlets, they're handy. And the beadlets also come in peppermint, which I have those because before things got restricted. But it's handy to keep in your purse. These, if you feel the first signs of something coming on, you start popping a couple. With the peppermint ones, if your stomach's a little, you ate too much, and if you get peppermint tea or something that helps settle your stomach, or with the peppermint ones, if you need to quickly freshen your breath, pop one in your mouth and you bite down on it, it freshens your breath real quick. Use lemon oil in hot water. I haven't had a kidney stone since I started drinking it every morning. Used to have at least one a year. That's good to hear because I know you went through a rough time with the last ones. Essential oil help grow hair back in. Well, there's rosemary and a few other ones. It's supposed to stimulate the follicles. Well, hopefully in the new year, I'm going to get more active again, and then I can. That's awesome, Stan. And me. Need more maple snacks. You need more maple snacks. I'm almost out of the maple sugar. Heading to California in the motorhome tomorrow. Nice. 2-week road trip. Yeah, Stan is in Texas. Stop to hit that thumbs up. Please, if you're on your way in or on your way out later, thumbs up. I appreciate it. Oh, hello, Grandma Kelly. Sorry, I just about missed you there. Yes, thank you for stopping in. Hope everything's going well. Oh, you're welcome. I keep forgetting I have some short videos already uploaded, so I can just click on them. Happy birthday. Hey, Nick. Hey, Busby. Kelly's saying hello to everybody. So now I'm going to turn this back this way. I don't know if I can do it yet. Maybe, maybe not. Gets to a point, then you can go in and you can just pull the core out. And then what I do is I try to find that first one, and you pull it up. Sometimes the first couple like to come together until you get it going. And you can use for wiping your surfaces. And I just continued making those when there was the short supply of all the disinfecting wipes. And I don't know, helped to boost our immune system, kept us from catching the McNasty. I never got the McNasty till I was coming back from the cruise. So I don't know whether I got it on the plane, on the ship, in the hotel, in the airport. Who knows? But I was lucky that it was just like an annoying head cold for me. And for the people that are in here that haven't met Roxanne or Roxy yet, Roxy is our latest recipient on the Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise that Amy is hosting in October next year, 2024, from the 21st to the 26th. And it's leaving out of Galveston, Texas, going to Cozumel and Progreso on the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. So 2 Mexican ports. It's a 5-day cruise. If anybody's interested in going on that cruise, they can send Amy an email at amykephartyt@gmail.com. She's a TA for that. And she can help get you all set up for that if you're interested. Or if you have ways of getting a better deal, Amy's not upset if you find a better deal, whether you're from playing the casinos or whatever. If you can find a better deal, go ahead. And if you still want to be a part of our group, you just let her know and she'll make sure you're part of our group as well. Right now I know with Roxanne and her cousin Donna, who are going as the recipients, and the rest of us, there's a group of 10 people all together right now. So we're just, we'd love to have more. So let us know.
Love to have a lot more.
Yep. I know it's not going to be a huge cruise like the inaugural cruise a year ago for Kenny's, but if we can get, half a dozen more. I know we had 40 people back then, but hello, Najuma.
Hey, Najuma.
Where are we going? Back up. Flying from Vancouver to Australia, spending my last weekend in Australia with Sean and Lana in Melbourne before I fly from Sydney directly back to Dallas. Okay. This is Steve. I need to talk to my supplier. 39 likes. 39 likes and 7 people in here. Awesome. So, up to 9. You were a plane yesterday, Busby? You turned into a plane? Interesting. Busby says Roxy is awesome. Yes, she is. Had a lot of fun getting to know her over the last few months. Yeah, we had Najuma in here. Najuma was on the inaugural cruise. And Amy's cruise, the dates also overlap the dates of the inaugural cruise. So it's like a 2-year anniversary of the first cruise. Off I go. You guys have a great. Okay, thanks for coming in, Grandma Kelly. Have a great night. I'm going to repeat there.
I have a question about the essential oils. We were talking about, I looked it up yesterday, shower bombs And they all called the baking soda. Oh, I forgot to get it today. But anyway, it also called for citric acid. Do you put that in your?
I have done it sometimes. I found it in our bulk food store, I think, one time, and I think it was in near like canning stuff another time in another store.
It's in the canning section for keeping peaches beautiful when you,
Yeah, and I've just made like the shower bombs or shower pucks, I guess, the ones I would call it. It's not going to be like a bath bomb that you put in the water and
right.
It disintegrates like that. But the ones I made, it was just like baking soda. You can use the citric acid in with it. Just a little bit of water just to make it stick together, and your essential oils, whether you use eucalyptus, peppermint, you can throw On Guard in there.
Right.
And I did them in a muffin tin one time, and another time I used like a silicone mold for like ice cubes, and I let it sit till they were dried solid, like they were totally dried out, and then I kept them in a jar, and then to put them in the shower when you're having a shower and when you get kind of congested, and when those like eucalyptus or peppermint, all that releases, it helps kind of loosen things up.
Yeah, but the ones I saw years ago didn't call for citric acid. It was just the baking soda and a few drops of water to make it stick together, and then
I can do that another night. I can show you guys how I made them. A DIY thing. But I thought I'd show you guys this because this got us through the McNasty, keeping things clean. Like I have another half of that. That's half of the roll's gone. Then I put the other half in there and just mix up stuff again.
It's a lot healthier for you if you like the smells.
Yeah, well, like I use On Guard, but if you were using a dish soap instead of the concentrated cleaner, say you could use a lemon scented dish soap or an apple scented one or whatever. You could use an essential oil like a cinnamon or a lemon or another citrus one with a lemon dish soap. It's only a teaspoon in there, so. And sometimes you don't need quite that much water. I think this it's got a little much water. Sometimes I will drain a little bit out if it's too soggy, but it's hard to tell with some of the paper towels, because this one kind of went wavy over here, so there was a lot of air in there. I've used some of the heavier duty ones, and you don't get that. And I've used some of the smaller rolls, and it does a lot of that. So you play around with it. Just wrap it in bacon, and everything tastes better with bacon.
Yeah. Somebody's echoing.
I don't know. Is it me?
I don't know. I got mine turned off, so.
I don't know. So I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Let's see. We've got a quick video I can play here.
Okie dokie.
How about we play the good, where we go? One from Fat Mad Adventures.
Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping
in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising. Making your dream a reality. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising. Making your dream a reality.
That song was created by Fat Matt Adventures, Matt and his wife Amy. I believe was her name. Pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they created that song or video for Helping Hands back before Kenny's cruise. So that's kind of catchy. Speaking of Kenny, I think Kenny was getting off of his cruise today. But some of us did talk to Kenny the other night from the ship.
Mhm.
He checked in with us, so we know he got on the ship okay. And he seemed to be doing okay. I know he went live and showed a room tour. Hello, Georgianne. Welcome. So the other night, Monday night, and I'm going to get off topic here, and I'm going to address something, and like it or not, if you want to add your opinions, welcome to. Monday night, there was a few of us. I know V was in there a short time. Roxanne was in there. Amy was in there, and we were chatting with Kenny on the ship. Kenny and a friend.
Yeah.
Amy gets a message from a friend. Call me ASAP. And I had just got off. Kenny left, and I just got off We had already gone, and I just got off talking to Roxanne, and I get a message from Amy. That a certain person, and I addressed this actually 1 year ago tonight. I did a live stream on a related topic. And I know it was a year ago because my guest came up and we were talking about the following Thursday being Thanksgiving. Well, I know next Thursday is Thanksgiving, so it's a year ago tonight. This person was doing a live stream and was bashing Amy. This person was live for 2 hours and did nothing but, pardon my language, shit talk about Amy. There was an issue a couple of years ago between this person got upset with Amy and somebody else, and there was issues that went on for a few months. And Amy and this other person tried to address the issue with the person. And it got to the point that Amy and the other person did live video, or no, they did live, or they did a video asking this person to stop. A little while after that, things did kind of die down. This person didn't about this person for quite a while. The other person that this person was crap talking about or giving drama about did take down his video. Amy didn't, and that's just 2 years ago. It's buried like 200 under 200 other videos. There's no reason that she. There's opinion. Different opinions. I've done a video or two, like the one last year, and then I did a Pride video, and apparently it didn't go over too well. But I'm sorry, that's my video. If YouTube's okay with me having it up, I'm not taking my video down. I didn't abuse, belittle any person. I'm upset. I'm upset. Monday night, Amy went live to talk about it. And I was up there. And said person posted on her community page. Let's see if I find it. Because Amy did not use the person's name. And she said, at Amethyst Haze Adventures, wow, say my name, scaredy cat. Oh, poor Mike Land wanted to comment so badly on my live. I did, but I was biting my tongue and I didn't say anything. It would have been irrelevant because, as she says, sorry, dear, I have all you flying monkeys blocked. And then she says that Amy admitted her subs were paid for, just not by her. She did not buy subs. Nobody bought subs for her. She got her subs on her own. There was a little help, but it wasn't a person buying subs. This person went to other chat groups and promoted her channel. Nobody bought subs. So I'm going to go back here for a minute. This person should not get the attention she craves through drama. Well, my definition of drama up here is dumb, the R word, because I'm not going to repeat that. Asking for more attention, and that's basically, in your opinion, yeah, exactly. 2 years, nothing. Out of the blue, this person's doing a live stream for 2 hours. And over, the fact that this thing was still up. Okay, can wait for Puccini. That person telling her viewers to report Amy for bullying after 2 years. Exactly. That's crazy. Same thing happened to me on Saturday. This person was bashing me on 2 different lives. People like that need to grow up and get over it. Yep, sorry to hear that, Georgianne. But this person has repeatedly, since Monday night, she has done another live stream where she's praying for Amy. She's praying for her to find a man. She's praying for her to take it down. She's praying for this. She's praying for that. This person does a weird job of praying. I'm sorry. It was like a bipolar person with ADHD on uppers or something, because it was, dear Lord, blah, blah, blah. I'm praying for so-and-so. And then she'd open her eyes and look at the thing and read, comment, and then get off on a tangent. Oh, yeah, I'm back to, yeah, and I'm praying for so-and-so and so, and then get off on another tangent. It was like, oh, my.
You pray for somebody and you still want their channel to delete the video.
Well, Amy has posted in her community tab, and it was an honest thing. This person, in another person's live stream, a channel from out west, Canada, that she said, dear God, please have it here. I think. It was something like, "Dear God, about praying for her, praying for these people, praying for a good thing, or asking how to pray good, because praying for them to die, she knows is bad." And then she goes on later and makes a comment, "I'm praying for you, Amy." So it reads as, you're praying for Amy to die. Like, what kind of craziness? But she denies that. She's called Amy mean. She called her a bully. She's called her a narcissist. Somebody said she's envious of this person. She's called her a liar. Said she's got a bully's personality and demeanor. It's like the community post after post after post after post, and asking her people to go over and report Amy's video to YouTube and all. It's just insane. And it was not only that was the whole topper of everything, and I've been pissed off all week and upset because Amy is my friend, and I have stood by Amy for years. And this is not the first person that's attacked Amy. There's been another person too, and I stood up for that person too. And both of these people were narcissists. They don't think they've done anything wrong. They think their poop doesn't smell. But also in that live stream on Monday night, this person talked crap, and their people talk crap about Kenny, and they talk crap about Box Van D, and it was like, I'm just livid. So I am. I don't know what to do.
They just want attention.
I've gone over to this person's channel. I've turned the thumbs down, and I've reported every one of them that she has harassed Amy in. So I'm hoping that does something, but I doubt it. Person's bullied for 2 years. That's crazy. Yep, seen that. YouTube left it up because there's nothing bad. No, nothing bad was said. No, she doesn't deserve that. Like, Amy is not envious of this person. Amy had that crap 2 years ago, and then she lost a friendship in January. She went on a cruise. Her phone went overboard. This is kind of all one thing after another. And like, Amy was, very upset for a while. Amy's doing wonderfully now. She's got her little animals. She's settled in Texas. She got promoted in her job to where she wants to be for now. Like, she's hosting a group cruise. Like, she has nothing to be jealous of for this person. She's not a perfect. She said God's pulled her. Yep, she said that in her 2-hour live. She did another 2-hour live yesterday. And her most watched video is about Box Van D. Yep. And I don't. D used to support her and that, and it's like, she's talked crap about her, and I just, where do you come from, people crap talking other people? Yes, Kankelman, I agree with you. This person will get their comeuppance because karma's a bitch. I would love to say on here to say, hey, all you guys go over to this person's channel, but I'm not gonna. I should. This person also put the 2 or 3 of the posts on her Facebook as well. Then even in one thing, this person did a live and referred to Amy as purple, because purple's her favorite color, and referred to the other person as orange, which is kind of ironically because this person's channel name is also a color. Maybe you should, so we can all defend Amy. Yeah, this one person in her live stream said, "Some women are really nasty like that. I think she's envious of you." Yeah, right. Get real. This is where, after Amy went live and I was on there, and she's saying, "Poor Michael Ann." But I don't know if you can read the name at the top. Yep. No, I want to bash that person so bad. I'm speaking out, but I'd love to do more, but I don't want to stoop to that. But I'd appreciate if you guys supported Amy. She needs the love and support right now, because this is, pardon my language, bullshit. And a year ago, I put the link to last year's in my thing. I called it Playground Antics, and I talk about 2 stories, and one I referred to persons as A, B, and C, and A was this person, and B or C was Amy and the other person. And then the other story I'm referring to, a fellow Canadian who's also a narcissist, that also attacked Amy backstage in a totally different thing. And when I stood up for her, verbally attacked me. We both left the backstage. And I got a, "Wow, seriously?" Blocked this person on WhatsApp. Said that on WhatsApp. Blocked that person on there, and he freaked out. Freaked out. I sent me an email. I tried to reply to the email, but he had blocked me. He was still acquaintances with another friend of mine. And after he came back from the cruise, he went ape crap on the other friend of mine as well. So I was like, and I looked at the behaviors of these people, and they are narcissists. They don't think they're crap stinks. They think they're the be all and end all, and have all their little friends that are their flying monkeys. They have other friends do their dirty work. Like she's like, "Oh, go to Amy's channel and report." And you're doing that kind of thing for another person. You're one of their flying monkeys. I don't care. I may be one of Amy's flying monkeys, but Amy's not a narcissist. I'm not her flying monkey. I'm her friend. I'm one of the Golden Girls. We call ourselves the Golden Girls. Pray that God leads her to forgiveness and the truth that she's not. Nope. And then suddenly she was all suddenly religious when all that crap was going down 2 years ago. Yep. I went in and reported everything she had to say nasty about Amy. Anything, every community post, every video that she's nasty about her, I reported it. Yep. That personally literally freaked out. One refer to as person H in the other video if you go watch it. H for somebody calls that person hoser. Both narcissists. Yep. YouTube won't do anything either.
YouTube says they're going to do things, but it's very rare.
Yep.
Because it's got so many, they said it takes 2 or 3 months to get to yesterday's post.
Yep. I'll keep doing whatever. I'll support Amy. Anyways. Enough of me being on my soapbox. Just share the love with it, Amy. And hey, if we want to go on a cruise, come on and join us. We're going to have one heck of a party.
It's going to be a good party, but it's not going to be a drunk party.
No, this is not a, yeah, we all like, well, not all of us, a few of us like a little here and there. I had 5 drinks the whole inaugural cruise in 8 days. Some people like a little wine with their dinner. Some people don't drink at all, and you don't need to drink to have fun.
No, you don't.
Right on there, Kankelman. Yep. It's a real friend party. We're going to have fun. I'm looking forward to it. How many days away? How many days? Let's see. Oops. Over Carnival Hub. 339 days. 16 hours and 57 minutes.
Till the party begins.
Well, it's going to begin the day before that because we're going to have a meetup the night before. I don't know what we're going to do, but we'll have some fun. There's a couple of us going before, a couple of days before that, just to do some tourist things, but we're going to have a get together the night before with Roxanne and her cousin. We're going to get on the ship. We're going to have a sea day. We can do anything we want on the ship, and then we're going to have we're going to Cozumel. We're there all day, like 9 to 5 or something like that, and then we're going to Progreso on the Yucatan Peninsula, and we're there from like 9 to 5, and then we have another sea day, and then we wake up in Galveston. Flying monkeys. That's better than the flying monkeys picture you sent me earlier, V, because those didn't look like monkey emojis. One shot, she sent monkey emojis, and they were all hunched down, and all you could see was brown, and it looked more like a poop emoji. And it's like, I don't want flying poop. We don't need the crap flying. Yes, you should join us, Kankelman. That would be a lot of fun. else? Should get Lemai on here too. Lemai would be a lot of fun on that. He was on the other cruise. Should get him on this one. He'd have a lot of fun. Take him to Mexico. Trying to think what else. What else is coming up?
Did y'all see the news? It was a couple of weeks ago. Some guy fell off a cruise ship, and they had
Yep.
to stop and spend the day trying to find him.
There's been a lot of that lately. There was another one. There was one jumped off a cruise ship yesterday. Day
Yeah.
before. Off the Glory, the same ship that people just got off of the booze cruise on.
Wow.
There was a young guy. I think he was 28 years old.
The press are just being stupid.
Yep, can't come in. You can book through Amy. I watch, La Lita Loca usually covers a lot of news, and there's, what's the other guy I watch? There's another guy I watch that he used to work for cruise lines. Cruise Life or something like that. I can't remember. And a lot of the times they don't find out that the person that jumped off, they looked at, he had swiped his card at the casino. They swiped his card somewhere else, like at midnight. I think it was like 7 a.m. or something. Somebody reported him missing. And when they looked back on video along the side of the ship, shows this guy jumping up, climbing up on top of the lifeboat, and then jumping off. So then they got to notify the Coast Guard, and the Coast Guard go combing like the last 200 miles, and it's been, I think it was like 28 hours later, they still hadn't found him. They do about 24 to 48 hours of searching, but if I hit the lottery, all this housework I'm doing will be gone. Will be done. I don't know. I don't know why people do stupid things like that. Like, oh, let me pay all this money to go on a cruise, and I'm out there and am I depressed or whatever, or I'm drunk or being stupid, or let me climb out on a lifeboat and jump off. What do you think's going to happen? Or let me climb up on the railing and sit on the railing. No. And you just don't easily fall over the railings. The railings are like, well, the railing on the balcony in V and Steve's cabin on that cruise was about chest height on me and V. So it's not like you leaned on the railing and fell over. Either you climbed up, jumped over, or some nefarious means got pushed over. But there has been a lot of that. No, seen somewhere about a cruise somewhere. Kenny was just. Yeah, Kenny's got off the cruise ship this morning, I believe.
Yeah, he's supposed to get off this afternoon or this morning.
They usually pull in the morning, and then there was something to do with Sunrise too recently. Was it a parkour guy? I don't know. That's gonna bug me now. What is the other channel's name? That a lot of cruise news on there. Come
That's
on.
my Eddie Lucas channel. They have cruise news.
This guy just specifically does a lot of the ship life. The ship life. Oh, when Kenny's ship was in not Half Moon Cay, Nassau, Bahamas. There was a yeah, excursion. It was an excursion boat, like a 2-level boat, going to take people over snorkeling to this other little island, and it was people off of one of the other ships, not off of Kenny's ship, but it was the same day that they were in the Bahamas that this other boat sunk with cruise ship passengers from, I can't remember if it was a Royal Cruise, but there was a 75-year-old woman that passed away from that one.
Wow.
Yeah, the ship life. Okay, shh, quiet. The ship life. This gentleman.
Okay, I've seen him.
Yeah, he does the ship life. He used to work on a cruise ship, so he does his views and stuff like that. He's traveled all over. Dawn, yeah, Dawn. I can't remember Dawn's last name now. Dawn does a lot of reporting on ship news too. That wasn't the Carnival ship. It was was it Royal or Princess? No, that's bugging me. I gotta find it now. Oops, come on. Nola Lita. Look, did a thing on it too. Oh, that's about the missing update about the missing one. Trying to see if
Meet Google Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro.
nobody asked. Closed captions, so I can see if I can. Snorkeling vessel carrying people to the Blue Lagoon Island near Paradise Beach took on water, began to sink. I know I've seen it on one of the channels of apparently a 75-year-old woman. Royal Caribbean Independence of the Seas. People. That was royal. That's sad though, but at least they had lifeboats on it, or life jackets on there. The people were putting those on and getting off, but that's scary to think. And there was a lot of boats, different vessels come up real quick and help them.
Wow.
But I don't know. I like being on the big ship. I don't like the smaller things. Although when I was in Cuba, I did do a catamaran tour that took us along the coast, and we stopped. We went to that place, Dolphinarium. We spent some time there, and then coming back, we stopped at they stopped at a reef, and you could go snorkeling. Then they went to the Dolphinarium, and then they come back to another beach. That was when I was in Cuba. That was fun. But the catamaran was never far from the shore. You could see land the whole time. And there were life jackets under the seats. So. Took on water, so I'm not a case of. What else can we talk about? Yeah, I lost a bunch of people here. Anybody else got anything they want to chat about?
What are people doing for Thanksgiving?
I will be going to my oldest kid's place and kitty sitting so they can go to my daughter-in-law's in Ohio. Can't remember where in Ohio for the American Thanksgiving.
I don't know what I'm doing yet. Well, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I don't know. They don't listen to me, so my brother's having it at his house. But my cousin Donna has invited me to go with them if they go to her brother's house, but he lives in West Virginia. And I'd love to go see my cousin Kevin in West Virginia. Hadn't seen him since he brought his dad home and buried him. That's been 6 years, so I'd love to see that family.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'll be going live.
Yeah.
I'll be going live. It's Thursday, so I'll be going live. So currently clearing land to set up a shaved ice shop for next summer. That would be interesting. I was watching a family. Where did they go? They were in Hawaii. They went to a shaved ice place. Looked pretty cool.
Hawaii is one of my goals one day. I want to go to Hawaii. And they have, I don't know if anyone's ever been, but they got this shaved ice and they put what they call, I think it's zuki beans or something in it. It's like a sticky kind of bean.
The dad had something with the shaved ice with something about beans in it. I was kind of half awake when I was watching it.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know if I would want to have beans in my shaved ice. But they say it's very popular over there. I said, okay.
But it says it gets stupid hot down there. I imagine it'd be pretty humid down there.
That's like if you go to Japan, or I think it's Japan, and they have these little cakes that you look like and you think you're getting chocolate, but it's not. It's the black beans, stuff.
Hey, I make black bean brownies. They're pretty good. They're gluten free. Just got to make sure they're pureed well so they don't get any of the little skins on them, or otherwise you're chewing it and going, "What's that texture?"
Well, when you add sugar to it, it's pretty good. So,
yep,
it might be. It's gonna be interesting to try one of these days.
Hawaii's on the bucket list, but there's quite a few other things I want to do or places I want to go first.
Right.
But getting up there in the years, I don't know how many of those places we'll get to, but I would just, as long as I can spend time with friends, I'm happy.
I mean, someone was talking about you can go to California, get on the ship, and go to Hawaii from there. But I said I want to do more than just get on a ship and get off and see a place for a day. I want to tour some of the other stuff besides what's around the ports.
Yeah, my cousin did a Hawaiian cruise. But they went from It wasn't like going from Vancouver or U.S. mainland to Hawaii. They got on a ship in Hawaii. They flew to Hawaii, got on a ship that went from a few different ports, and then they got off and flew home. But it's like, yeah, I would want to spend time on the different islands, or if you only get to one island, like spend time seeing everything. But
Now I would go there and see a few things and then get on a cruise to go somewhere, because there are different places that you didn't get to go to. Now that would be fun.
next cruise to Greece. I would love to go to Greece. That's on my list too. Airbnb. I have a can of grease in my shed. You could have fly here and see and save money. We got to meet up with you too at some point, Busby. Oh, speaking of which, next time I get together with you, I have a parcel in here from Busby for you. Don't let me forget to give it to you. There's a lot of pretty stamps on it, Busby. There's a lot of pretty stamps. All different colors.
That's U.S. stamps. There's a lot of stamps.
Yep. Well, there was a couple of things in there that have a little weight to them, so I imagine that's what I have. Mine is up here somewhere. Back here. You just want me to bring you more snacks. Of course he does. It's my plan to visit. I want to get my cheeks pinched.
If anybody that's going to go on the cruise, they want something that's made in Georgia and I can get it, I'll put it in my suitcase and bring it to you. We'll have a taste testing party from different countries or worlds or states.
That'd be cool.
That would be neat. Bring something from your state, everybody that's going, and when we get to the room or where we're going to stay, we could, all of us put it on our channels and say, okay.
That's a good idea, Roxanne.
I know I like raw onions, but they don't like me, but they make a Vidalia onion dressing. And Vidalia onion comes from Georgia, Vidalia, Georgia.
I like Vidalia onions.
I do if you get the right one. For a while there, you'd go get them and you'd cut it, and it's not a sweet onion. It was hot,
Yeah.
so they had to start putting the stickers on there that was saying it really was an actual Vidalia onion. But then I found out later that over the time, some of the soil can get not great anymore, and the onions are going to lose their sweetness.
Yep, Georgia's famous for their peaches too. You're right.
Yes. My husband loved peach pie. Peach cobbler. Give him a peach cobbler and he was a happy guy.
I made a peach cobbler, was it last year? Maybe the year before? It turned out really good. My uncle used to love peach pie. He didn't ever want a cake for his birthday. He always wanted a peach pie. So we get peach pie then.
I can see that.
And my mom used to make the peach preserves. I have the recipe. I wanted to make it this year. Just didn't get a chance
I
to.
made one for my husband for his birthday, but his birthday was in February. He said it's not good. I said, what's wrong with it? He said, these are not the summer Georgia peaches. These are from Timbuktu, wherever peaches, and they were not sweet at all.
Yeah, peach color will make your tongue slap your brain twice. Yeah, I want to make the peach preserves, but it was like I could make it now, but it's not the same. It's not, you're like you said, not in season, so it wouldn't be the. But it was like it's got peaches and it's got mostly like 20 peaches. It's got like 4 apples, 4 oranges, a couple other things in it, a lot of sugar, and you cook it down. And then one thing was called a peach conserve. Another one thing it was called a peach marmalade. I don't know. I just like taking toast and putting it on it and eating it. I didn't spread it on it. It's like putting a spoon on it. It's like What should you bring for Roxy to try? There's all kinds of things we can bring from Canada. Too many options, right?
You can go to your local town and go to your local chocolate and get me 70% dark chocolate. Ooh, made in your town. I don't eat nuts,
Oh, the night before we could have some chocolat fevre. Busby had some of that chocolate.
As long as it's legal to carry on the airplane, I'm not a big strawberry or peach or I like them plain, but I'm not a big jelly person. But I try it. If you brought jelly from your hometown, I'd try it. I like jelly when you make the what do you call them? Meatballs, and you put grape jelly, or some people put maple syrup in it, and it just gives it a flavor.
Yeah,
I'll eat it that way.
we need to know some peeps to drive it to. Yeah. I like that idea. Like we could do that the night before. People bring something from their region or their state or whatever, and it's like a little snack thing.
Yeah, that would be neat.
No, maple sugar. I'm running out. We gave me maple sugar a while ago, and it's. Uh-oh. I got that much left.
Is maple? I know maple's not cheap, but is it really expensive coming from Canada?
It's kind of pricey. I vote my clan makes butter tarts. Yeah, but I'd have to free. Well, I could get the tart shells and freeze them and put them in a small lunch thing in my suitcase. Could not find tart shells for love nor money in Michigan. Like, these Americans not make tarts. It's got a bag. I still got nutritional yeast. I wish I should have used in my mac and cheese tonight. Send a cooler with a driver. I was watching, a new one family I'm following on. What's it called now? I forget what the channel's called. They're a family from the States, but for the last 9 years, for 10 months of the years, they were in Dubai and India, and now they're in Indonesia. They came back to the States. I forget to her parents, I think. Then they decided, I guess one of them are originally from like an Alaska area, so they decided to buy a house in Alaska. And within 3 weeks, the parents flew up there. Big empty house. They were going to Costco and other places trying to stock this house. The first week they were up there. Then the 3 kids flew up with the grandmother. And they're trying to set up this household. But then they leave next week to fly back to Indonesia for the next 10 months. And I was like, that's a lot of work to do because you're not going to be back for 10 months. But I guess they're renting it out or something renting it to somebody. But it was like, that's
a lot of work to just spend a few hours.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but it was, and their kids. I thought my cousins were weird when they had their 3 kids named after trees. My cousin's kids are Willow, Oaks, and Alder. But she goes by Ollie. And these people have the girl's name's Cedar. Granite is the older boy. Cedar is the little girl, and Forrest is the younger boy. And I was like, gee, I thought that was unusual. I guess whatever. Your mashed potatoes.
Who was it that named their kid? The movie star named her kid Apple. You know,
Yeah.
they just come up with some of the oddest names.
I'm not going to do them on the ship, Busby. I'm going to do them at Airbnb. I just have to get them from here to the Airbnb. But like if I did them with a frozen with a freezer pack in an insulated thing in my luggage, my check luggage, it would be okay until we got there. If they thought it would have been, that's fine. But I can make the tarts once we get there, but I can't find freaking tart shells in the U.S. and I don't want to make them from scratch.
You talking about pastry tart shells?
Yeah.
I've seen them, but it's been a while. It's hard to find them.
Went over to M23, Michigan meetup. I was going to make them ahead of time. Stuff happened. I didn't get a chance to make them. So I thought, I'll just get the stuff. I'll make them over there because we were staying in an RV. I'll bake them in there. Get over there. We went to one grocery store. We went to several different dollar stores that have the freezer sections. We went to Walmart's. We went to Costco. Not one of them had tart shells. One Walmart, we actually found the rollout pie crust thing.
Yeah.
And I ended up cutting that and bought a muffin tin to fit it all into. Well, then you try to cook it in an RV oven that has like one single burner in the oven. So everything in the middle got overcooked, and the outside ones got okay cooked. So it's like, I'm not, next year, go to M24, I'm going to make them ahead of time. I don't care. I did that for M22. I made them ahead of time and take them over. So I take the tart shells down and get the ingredients down there. So I'm not trying to find tart shells in Texas. If I can't find them in Michigan, I doubt I'm going to find them in Texas. Just talking about Pop-Tarts, making me hungry.
Well, you have to ask Amy. She may can get them special order through her company.
I doubt it. Butter tarts are completely different, Troy, but now I'm hungry for Pop-Tarts. Ashley Pine. What?
Is a butter tart sort of like a egg custard?
Nope, it's more like if you had a pecan pie type of.
Oh, I like the pecan. I like the syrup in the pecan pies, but I don't want the pecans. I don't like them.
Well, like some people put pecans, some people put raisins, some people put walnuts and all that in butter tarts too. I just like them with raisins. M22, I made mini ones. I made half with raisins and half without. The raisins ones were gone, and maybe a third of the non-raisin. So I just make them with raisins. Well, they pass to you. If they're going in the checked under the thing, they don't. These people were going. Actually, what got me on the other people, it was that they wanted to take some meats back. They wanted to take bacon and pepperoni and something else that they have a hard time finding. They can order Amazon and other things to Indonesia, but it can be 6-8 weeks before they get anything. So what they want to do is freeze all that stuff, and then they got like a cooler bag that we're putting into put the stuff into and then put it in their duffel bag with the rest of their stuff that's going under the plane. But they were stocking up at Costco with all these things that they can't find in Indonesia. But there's, well, with the parents, there's 5 of them. They could each take 2 bags at 50 pounds a piece. So they could take $500 or 500 pounds worth of stuff back. So they do it in duffel bags. But I was like, that's a heck of a lot of stuff. But I don't know. We'll see. Apple will marry someone named Grater, Slicer, or Masher. We drove to every place possible except a bakery. I looked at the bakery departments in all those stores too, and I've never seen it. We've seen all kinds of pies everywhere. Seen pie shells, frozen pie shells. But I don't know. That's a ways off. We'll think it. Figure it out. Well, I don't think we could still. There's packaged butter tarts, but they're not the same as homemade butter tarts. And the ones I cooked in the RV oven, they came up with a weird texture. Like it's supposed to be syrupy inside, and they were more solid, and it was like, and it was a weird texture, so I wasn't happy with them. This is why we need Busby to come on the cruise too, so he can come get butter tarts. I'm just gonna have to drive to Texas to get butter tarts, Busby.
She'll give you the recipe and then you make them yourself.
I sent Busby the recipe for Nessa to make. He makes them up. I dry ice to preserve them. We'll figure things out between now and we got 11 months or so to. We're just talking about Nissa making some. I've shared actually I think I put the recipe on. I did a lot. No, was it a live or a video of making butter tarts? I put the recipe in there. Plus, there's a few people that I've sent the recipe to. Anyways, we've done about an hour and a half. I'm going to wrap it up. Any of you guys that have the link want to come chat backstage afterwards, you're more than welcome. But we'll see you next week. Right now, I have got videos releasing every day. Some are short, some are longer. I think right now it's on 23 meetup stuff dropping, and then there will be some M23 stuff. Frankenmuth, when we went to Bronner's Christmas Village, that stuff will be, I think that's all launching in December, most of it. I know I got a special one set to drop on the 7th or 8th, whatever the first day of Hanukkah is. I didn't realize how many videos I had pre-done, whether they were shorts or whatever. But I've got everything from now to the end of the year set up, scheduled to drop something. I had a video drop today of Peekaboo Rock when we were by the Dorset Tower. Yesterday was the Dorset Tower. I didn't make it up the Dorset Tower. V went a little farther than I did. Her aunt went to the top and back down. And I stood and looked out, because it was a nice look out there, and then I walked over to Peekaboo Rock and moved a little closer to the edge. Not all the way. Nice look out, but you have to go check that out to see what the view looked like. I'll be back live next week. I don't remember what I scheduled for next week.
Thanksgiving topic.
It'll be a surprise. I'll be live on location. I think I called it live on location. And I've already told you guys where I'm going to be next week. So
That was fun.
If you go back and find my live stream called "A Tale of Two Kitties," you'll maybe get to see the same two kitties, only they got big. You get to see Mochi and Misty. We'll see. But I'll see you guys next week. Please watch my videos. I think they're dropping at noon right now, and I've scheduled some later on to drop at 3 or 6. I'm trying out to see which ones drop at the best time. Can't find the recipe; it's buried in all the messages. I'll have to find you the link for the live stream or whatever that I made them, and I'll send you the link. Busby. Anyways, if any of you guys have the link, want to come join us backstage, you're more than welcome to. Until then, bye for now.
Bye.